Hi everyone, and welcome to Sashay Away with Barry. This is my very first episode of my very first video that I'm doing, but I'm going to be recapping RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3 all season long. Along the way we'll have some special guests, but today it is just me. We're just going through a little pre-show thing with their gold looks, my personal thoughts about what's happening on the show, and how everyone feels about it. So today it's just me. We're going to start off with the one and only RuPaul. She is wearing gold, as everyone is. This was styled by David LaChapelle, the whole promo. And so she looks fantastic. She's got good hair, she got good makeup, she got a dress that fits her. I'm not a huge fan of gold, so you're gonna hear that throughout this because everyone is wearing gold, but I'm not a big fan of gold. But she looks great, she really does. First up we have Asha. Asha looks great in this dress. It's a princess dress. She's made up, I guess, to be a princess. The only thing that really doesn't work with the outfit is the hair. I like the hair, I don't like it with this outfit. It should be a little smaller to show off her necklace, maybe show off the crown a little more. But my thoughts on Asha on the show. I think it's too soon for her to be back. I know that's a lot of people's thoughts, but I don't feel like she's had enough time to really change anything. So I think we're gonna get the same Asha. Her makeup might be better this season. It looks great in this picture, but you don't know how much face tuning Photoshop that is. But she has a problem with makeup, and HD is very unforgiving. I did hear that she had some work done, including getting a chin, which might be a big help because she looked terrible when she wears those high neck pieces. It kind of just blends right into her face. So she's had some work done, so maybe her face will look different this season. I am not shaming her facial issues because everyone has them. She just didn't cover them up very well, and they really should have been HD, so I think she's great. She's also not the smartest bitch in the world. But you don't have to be smart. You have to know how to play the game. You have to know what to do to get on screen, and I think she can handle that. So I think she'll do all right in the show. I really don't think she's gonna win, but I'm usually never right when who I pick who's gonna win. Up next is Ben de la Creme. She is one of my favorites of all time on Drag Race. She's the terminally delightful queen. She's very campy. I consider her flawless. She knows what to wear. She knows how to do her face. She knows how to do her hair. It just all works for her. The mermaid dress that she's wearing is phenomenal on her body. It fits perfectly. It's got a great tail, which a lot of mermaid dresses don't, but it's got really great pleats in it. She looks wonderful. She is the only Miss Congeniality that is back this season. All of the other ones, I believe, have been on All-Stars previously, with the exception of Ivy Winters, who I would welcome back in a heartbeat. But she looks great. I think she's gonna do fine. She's gonna win a lot of challenges. My hope is for her to make top 3. I don't know that that's true. I know there's a lot of rumors going around that I try to avoid, so you can all just be sitting there laughing at me and saying you're a fool. But I think she's top 3. This season, there are only a few queens that I think that actually deserve to be on All-Stars, rather than having a second chance. And she is one of them. I think she is great. I hope she goes far. She's gonna be all right no matter what, so I wish her all the best. Chi Devayne. She don't get ready, she stays ready. Yes, she does. And that's pretty much all I can say about her. She was the broke queen her season. She had no money, she was bankrupt. And I think she's doing a little better now. She's got some money, she's getting paid for her gigs. And in this photo she looks fantastic. I love this wig. The dress, it's fine. It's very flapperish, very Tina Turner kind of crossbreed dress. So she looks good. The wig, I'm just in awe of the wig. It looks really good on her. The way it's styled is perfect. So I hope she does well. She's a great entertainer. She's a great performer. I think she will do okay. Yes, that's all I can say about her. Ugh, Kennedy Davenport. I'm not a fan of Kennedy Davenport. I appreciate what she does. She does drag. She does straight up old school drag, pageant drag, dancing drag. She does all of it. And I'm just bored with her. This dress, I hate. She's living her I Dream of Jeannie fantasy. and I just don't like it on her. I do love the braid that goes down to the floor. That is my favorite part of it. So I hope she doesn't go very far, but I think she will. I don't know if she makes really great TV. Like I said, I find her boring. I find her on the not so bright side. She likes to hear herself talk, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. So we'll see what she comes up with. She could dance her way to the crown. Who knows? Milk. Oh, Milk. First of all, this photo of Milk is phenomenal. I mean, people have given her a lot of criticism for wearing this bodysuit as her gold look, but it's perfect for her. She makes perfect sense wearing it. It is so detailed and so exquisite that when you look at the picture, it looks like a drawing. It doesn't look like an actual photo, which I think is phenomenal. When you see her up close, you can see all the work that's put into it. It doesn't look as great up close as it does in a photo, but it is really amazing. And she is wearing like 10-inch pin heels, which are just incredible. I don't know how she even stands on them. I don't know what's going on. But I love Milk. She's creative. I think she changed the face of Drag Race. Everyone knows she wore the facial hair. The next season they had a beard. She came out dressed as Manru. The next season they had Kennedy Davenport playing Little Richard in Snatch Game as a man and tied for the win. So I think they're really looking at her and seeing how drag can be different. Again, I don't think if Milk wasn't on the show, I don't know that Sasha Velour would have won. I think it's all kind of stems from where Milk is coming, and I think she should take a lot of credit for that. I don't think she should be overly pretentious about it, but I think it's her. She did that. She went on there, she was herself, she did what she wanted to do, and I hope she continues to do that. She'll get a lot of criticism for it. They'll get a lot of criticism for her outfits, but that's what I love about her, and I want her to do well. As far as the hair on this, I'm not a big fan of this hair. It's kind of gross. But her face looks great. Her body in the bodysuit looks amazing. Obviously, it's not her body, but the whole outfit, I think, is just fantastic. Morgan McMichaels, back from season 2. I don't know a lot about her since season 2. I know that Tyra Sanchez said that she was dead, and then they were supposed to do some show together or something. Tyra Sanchez said that she was dead, and so they ended up doing like a fake funeral as part of the show, which I think is genius, and I wish I could have seen that. But clearly she's not dead. She is alive. She is back. She was a bitch on her season. She's going to be a bitch on this season, and I don't think much has changed that way. But I'm interested to see how her drag has changed. Her looks aren't that different. Her makeup is obviously more polished. Of this gold look, I love the hair. As I rewatched season 2, I realized she has worn this hair on the show already. She has just kind of tweaked it a little. There's some braids here on the side now, and then she put the gold leaf in it, but the pompadour she wore on the show the very first episode. The dress I don't love. I do love fringe. I don't love this. I like the shoulder pads. I don't like all the weird fringe. But she looks good in it. Those boots are everything. She is fantastic. It's very Mad Max looking. So I think she's gonna do decently. I hope. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't seen any of her drag since then. I haven't watched any videos of her. I don't know what she's doing. I know she works all the time. But I hope she does well. Miss Shangela Laquifa Wadley. Shanji holds a special place in my heart. I think she is fantastic. If you see how she was on season 2, and then even come back a year later in season 3, she improved so much. I mean, she finished dead last her first season, and then she finished exactly in the middle her second season. And so I think now the progression that she's made is 1,000%. She works so hard. She has improved so much. She knows how to host a show. She knows how to perform in a show. She knows how to make people laugh. She knows how to do it. And to me, that is really what All Stars is about. she's gonna do amazing. She is my pick to win, and I hope that she does. To me, she is the one who deserves it most. Let's talk about her outfit though. Everything on this outfit is fantastic. The crown is a fantastic. The dress, which if you look at it really closely, which you can't obviously in this video, it is chainmail, and so it's all just chains on this bodice, which is just fantastic. And then she's got this feather wing piece. I'm not sure what that is. Like I said, it's all fantastic. It looks terrible together. This is one of my least favorite outfits of the gold outfits. If she had worn one or two of those pieces with some other stuff, it would have been fine, but all of this together, it makes it look like she's marching in the Mardi Gras parade or going to carnival or something. She got her dancing shoes on because that's what she wears. But yeah, the outfit together is just kind of a giant mess. But I love Shanji and I want her to win. Thor is back. She's back. And she's still a little crazy. But you know, that is her shtick, I think. I hate this outfit. It's so ugly to me. It's a very basic gold lame wrap dress that I'm guessing she's going for like a Studio 54 kind of look with this weird gold harness around it. I don't get it. I don't like her wig, especially with that little part underneath it. There's just so much wrong with this outfit. I think if her dress might have been longer, it might look a little better, but she's really tall and she has really big hair, so she should look like a giant. And where this dress cuts her off, it makes her look stumpy and short. So I don't like this. I do like Dorothy though. I'm excited that she is going to be playing her violin on the show. That is exciting to me, and I hope that we get to see more of her. Let me go back. Her makeup actually does look fantastic. I think her face looks great. It's just everything else on that doesn't work. I feel like she's going to either be super peppy or super bitchy on the show. I think once they find out who's there, it may like turn her a little and she may turn to the dark side again. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I want her to do well. And last but not least, we have Trixie Mattel. I'm going to be honest with you all, and you can all send me hate mail, I don't care. I've never been a huge fan of Trixie. I appreciate her. I've gone to see her live. She's fantastic live. I think she's boring television. Especially season 7. She didn't do anything that was outstanding to me. But like I said, having seen her, she's great. I'm sure she has improved 1,000%. I'm sure she's looked back and noticed what she needs to do to stay on. She's by far the fan favorite, so she is going to go far. She's going to go pretty far. And honestly, speaking honestly, it's hers to lose, I think. I think she is placed here to win, and unless she really messes something up, she's probably going to win. Even though I want Shangela to win. So everything about Trixie's look is on brand. She's wearing a little country jumpsuit that's all spangled, which her body actually looks phenomenal in. That giant wig, which I don't love the wig, but it's her brand. Her makeup is, again, not my style, but it's her brand. The one thing about this outfit I love is her shoes, and if you can go find a picture of her and zoom in on it, there are tiny little spurs on her shoes, and they are fantastic, and it just makes her outfit all the more better. So that's that. That's all the looks of the queens. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about just things that I'm looking forward to. It's really interesting that none of the queens on All Stars are from top 3. And that is a little surprising. There's no top 3 queen from season 7, which would be, my mind went blank. Pearl, and Ginger Minj, who was already on, so she was gone. So Pearl didn't come back, and then on season 8, Kimchi and Amy Smalls didn't come back, so none of them came back. The highest we have this season are top fours, which are Ben de la Creme and Kennedy Davenport and Trixie Brennan. I think all three of them were top four. But no one is top three. So it'll be interesting to see what they have to offer us. Like I said before, I think that there's only 3, maybe 4 people that I think on this season that are actual all-stars, in my opinion. And that's Trixie, Shangela, Ben, and possibly Chi-Chi. And that's based on their performance, on the enjoyability of them to be on TV, to watch them on TV, and just how I feel about them. It has nothing to do with your opinions. You can all say that I'm stupid and dumb, but those are the 4 people that I think deserve to be on here. I'm happy that some of the others are on here. I think Milk is a great addition. I think actually Morgan McMichaels is a great addition because she hasn't been on since season 2. And I think Thor is actually decent to have on there. The rest I could live without. That's all I'm saying. So my ranking, again, this is my opinion, is going home first. I think if I were the person sending them home, would be Asha, then Morgan, then Kennedy, Milk, Thorgy, Chi-Chi, and my top 3 in 3rd place, I have Ben, 2nd place, Trixie, and 1st place, Shangela. Again, that's my opinion. You're welcome to your own opinion. I have seen some of the rumors about the rankings, but I'm trying to stay away from them because I just want to enjoy the show. So that's just what I think. We have a 10th queen that's coming, and I'm sure you've all heard the rumors that it's Bibi Zahara Benet, the winner from season 1. I don't want her to come back. I just don't want her to come back because she won. I know that she didn't make a lot of money, she doesn't get a lot of exposure, because the season never airs, which it did actually air this year. I have it recorded on my DVR and cannot wait to dive into it, because that is what got me started in Drag Race. But I don't think she should come back as a winner. I think this is not that for that kind of competition. I've also heard that it could be Darian Lake, which I think is a much better choice. While I'm not a huge fan of Darian Lake, she makes good television. And I mean, I'd seen her perform live. She was fantastic at her lip syncing. Her makeup is great. Her outfits are not so great. But she's better television, I think, than Bibi Zahara Benet, who's kind of boring and is a look queen, which I appreciate, but I need more than that to have her back. There are rumors about the eliminations. I don't know if anyone's heard them, but people are saying that it's going to be like last year, where it'll be Legacy for Your Life, where the top 2 lip sync, Ru picks a winner, and then they send someone home. I hope it is not, because it did not work last year, or last season, and I think listening to Ru's podcast, she was not happy with that, so I'm hoping that they have changed it. I did hear a rumor that it's going to be something similar, but it's going to be that whoever wins the challenge gets to choose the bottom 2. And what I heard is they get to choose it from anyone, which is, I'm sure, is not really true, because they're going to want to keep people around. But whoever they pick as the bottom 2 have to lip sync, and then Ru will send one of them home. To me, this is much better because it makes you want to win, or you could be sent home. And I feel like that is much better, but you also need queens that are willing to send home people that are good. Or you put them in the make them lip sync and prove that they're good. So that's, to me, that's a better idea. And then some people have also said that it's just going back to the way it normally is, where Ru picks the bottom 2, they lip sync, and send someone home, where the contestants have no say in it whatsoever. Again, I am of the mindset that the top person should get to pick the bottom 2, and then Ru can send them home. That's just me. That is about all I have to say. I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience with drag. I don't do drag. I dress up sometimes, but I hate wearing makeup. So you will not see me on this podcast in drag. Every now and then, maybe I'll throw on a wig, maybe I'll put on some eyelashes, but I will not be putting in full drag. I do have a lot of drag queen friends. I adore drag. I adore drag queens. I enjoy the performance. I enjoy the art. and it is just something that it means the world to me. So that is kind of how I got trapped into all of this. And that's why I do it. So here I am talking about drag. I encourage you all to go see a drag show in your hometown if you're in a small town. I know that it's not as easy, but look for them. Or visit a city and go see a drag show. I guarantee you will have a good time. There are good queens out there. There are bad queens out there. But you have to appreciate the art that they're doing. It is so special to me, and I love them. I love my drag queen friends. I'm also, the reason I've started this video podcast is that this is my second season doing a RuPaul's Drag Race Fantasy League. I kind of coordinate it, and we have 24 people this year doing it, and it is just so much fun. I used to do I did a blog recap last season about it. People asked for more, so I'm trying this out. We'll see how it goes. And we're going to talk about Drag Race a lot. Like I said, I'm going to have guests on here. I want to give a shout out to all my Fantasy League players.